Hi everyone, welcome to the second video. I don't know how many times I'm trying to take this second video, but because I'm doing it spontaneously, it takes time and I am talking too much. So we create a new sketch, and in this video we will do the sketch. We will see the model browser and we will do the navigation. I will not explain more. I will just explain these three things. So first, we can start the sketch by clicking on the sketch tab and see the active buttons. We can choose one of it and choose the plane we want to do the sketch. And we can do our sketch first, create our first sketch. Or we can go to the planes, like under origin, we have three planes existing. Like those origin uh, options are existing from the beginning. Like even if you don't do anything, those origin points, axes, and planes are existing there. We can choose one of them and create the sketch also. I'm okay. Yeah, continue. So on the main area here, we will do our works. So this is a working area. Left is model browser, very useful. On the top, we have the commands. And right corner shows in which view we are, like which view we are seeing now. We can see from here. Let's create the first sketch. First, I will choose the plane, then click on whatever I see here. For example, I can click on the Start 2D sketch, or I can click on the circle first. It's okay. Like I will be in the sketch first. Yeah, like first sketch. That means on the model browser, as we see here, other things are deactivated. Just sketch one is active. That means we are in the sketch one. And as you can see from the tab turned into blue and the um, word is in the white color. That means we are here under the sketch tab and circle is active. We are in the sketch. If you go to the other tools like commands, some of them are active. We can do something by clicking on them also. We will show it later. And where we are active stays in blue. So first thing first, we will create, for example, a rectangle. I will explain the tools here in a detailed way. So we created our first sketch like that. If you want to deactivate this tool, you can click on escape button on your keyboard, or you can click on the right mouse button and click OK. By that way, the rectangle is now deactivated. You can also choose something as in the same sketch, like you can create a circle as the same way, right click and OK makes the circle tool command deactivated. So how do we finish the sketch? We can click on the right button, click on finish to the sketch. This works. Also, we can go up to the commands area and click on the finish. So as you can see on the left, now the model browser is as usual. So we created the sketch first choosing the plane. What happens when we don't choose the plane and click on rectangle, for example? Inventor asks for an, a decision. So which plane you want to do the sketch on? That is the question. Now the three planes on the screen like are ready to be chosen. So we will choose this plane this time, for example, the right plane. As you can see, now the rectangle command is active and we are in the sketch 2. So we will create a rectangle here and finish the sketch. So we have two sketches. When we want to change the, um, for example, dimensions or shapes in the sketch, how do we go inside again? You can just choose the sketch you want to edit and right click on it and choose edit sketch. You can double click on it and do the changes and finish the sketch, or you can choose the sketch and you can choose this small icon here, edit sketch icon. You can click on it and you can do the changes in the same sketch. Now we finished. Next step. We have the sketches. How do we move, rotate, or change the view? How do we navigate here? How do we stay flexible in the working area? This is so important. If you click on the mouse wheel and drag, you will pan the bodies, sketches, or whatever you have in the screen, left, right, or somewhere else. If you want to rotate this model, you can click on Shift button on the keyboard. While pressing on it, click on the wheel button on the mouse, the middle button, and drag your mouse. You can rotate like this. If you have 3D mouse, you can rotate with the 3D mouse also. But what if you don't have the 3D mouse and you don't want to use the shift key, shift button every time? You can go to the right corner to the view box, Q, whatever you call it. You can click on it somewhere. It's okay where you click on it, and then drag your mouse. It gives the same effect, like it rotates the view also. Or if you want a specific view, like for example, top view, you can just click on the top view here. You will see the sketch like this. But it doesn't fit the screen. How you can fit it in the screen? You can double click on middle mouse wheel and it fits to the screen now. So we can navigate now. We can create sketches. But let's say you have a complex part, like it has so beautiful shape, everything is perfect, but you wonder how somebody designed it, like with which steps uh, that person created the part, how they thought, how did they created the part. Sometimes even the approach of creating the part is standard. Like in some companies, you can find it as a standard process for creating a specific part, for example. And it is the most useful way most of the time. Let's say it's like that. And sometimes you might have a parametric design. That means when you change something on the part, the other things are changing automatically, for example. You want to understand how, which parameters are triggering the other parameters, for example. In that case, you need to follow the steps you are or somebody created. So in that times, we have a very useful thing here, end of the part, it's called. This red cross, like something, I forgot name now, but this red icon, you can click on it with your mouse, left mouse key, and drag it to the upper steps. For example, between sketch 1 and sketch 2, I let it free, and as I see, now the sketch 2 is gone. If I drag it to the lowest position again, now I will see the sketch 2. Like you didn't understand because I was in top view. I will change the view and do it again. As you can see, the sketch 2 is gone. So with that way, you can go to the top position and just step by step you can understand the whole um, design steps and maybe the understanding and how people think or like the logic behind the design you can understand step by step. So this is also so critical because when you are new in the company, um, and you don't want to ask everything, like you can just open something from the catalog and choose, write the numbers and see the design in your 3D software, and you can just take it to the top and check every step, but don't save the documents at that point. Most of the time, it is connected to the SAP, and when you do something wrong, you can create a revision or whatever, which is not good for the catalog articles. Like, yeah, just be careful. Don't save in such situations directly or whatever. In such cases, you will have another tab here called SAP or something like that. You will have very critical buttons on here. So you should be knowing what you are clicking on at that tab. Sketch is okay. Like I am saying, click on whatever you want. Like you will learn at least somehow what can happen. Yeah, this is easy to redo here because it is on our computer. But if you do it with the SAP, you cannot just fix yourself because there is IT, SAP responsible, and so on and so on. It can create a problem. Yeah, real mechanical design engineering. I hope you find it useful. Just leave a comment if you want some improvements or if you have ideas, if you like it or not like it. Those steps, the first videos are a little bit spontaneous, like I am not planning them. Um, but in later videos, we will have more fun subjects, designs, assemblies, and whatever. So we will have more control on the videos, like what to do and how to do will be more clear because that's gonna be a real mechanical design. So have fun and have a good day. See you in the next video.